Started. I will do a quick intro for Zahid. If I start telling his proper credential, it'll probably take an hour, but he's a very bright guy, very well connected all over the world. And I asked him to come and join us, maybe give us suggestions later. Not tonight, but we need to finish this demo and compare it with a couple of other VMSs for the sake of sending it to some of the clients. So we're just gonna start and go on without asking question. But if there is a really important question, we can stop. But basically, it's just a demo. Will show everything. So Pradeep.
Yes, doctor.
Yeah, can we just start from credentialing and show them the whole full credentialing process from brand new nurse?
Okay, doctor. Are you able to see my screen, doctor?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I am going to sign up here as a nurse.
Is that a new nurse?
Yes, doctor.
Okay.
So here I am going to agree the terms and conditions of RN2 services.
Okay.
And I'm created that user. So I'm going to get the account activation code. I got the code of, and I have to confirm this account activation. So my account has created successfully. And I'm going to log in. So once I log in as a new nurse means it will show it. Please add all the mandatory fields. So I'm going to add all the mandatory fields here.
Pradeep, wait 1 minute. At that point, when you log in, didn't we have the autofill and manual option?
Yes, doctor. Actually,
you took it out?
Yes, doctor.
Oh, okay. Well, why did you take it out? Because of the no OCR?
Yes, doctor.
But we need to put it back, because we're going to get the OCR. And just for the sake of completion, I wanted to tell everybody that we have a option of either they manually fill it or they take a OCR, and then the driver's license will automatically upload most of the data. Not Social Security, obviously, because it's not in the driver's license, but all the name and address, everything will be automatically do that. But Pradeep, where is the upload document, just in case they want to do that?
Yes, doctor. Actually, here there is a government issued documents. So once I click that driver license means it will pop up to upload the document.
Can you try to show if it does that?
No, doctor. Actually, it's not working.
I'm sorry.
The trial version is not working.
What is not working?
Trial version, doctor.
Oh, trial version. Okay. All right, but it can do that, right? After we get OCR.
Yes, doctor.
Okay. All right. So go ahead then.
Yeah, and here there is a SSN
in here, we have encrypted the social security for protection of data for the nurses.
And
Steve, the other leading VMSs, do they do credentialing like that or no? Steve, are you still there?
I'm here. Yeah, I had to find out how to unmute. I'm trying to watch the whole thing.
I was asking if any of the VMS that you're working with, do they do credentialing like that?
They don't do credentialing as aspects of being like the agency does to submit the information. You do have to upload basic information. However, it's just basic stuff that no one else sees except the VMS.
Oh, okay. But any software that is credentialing to make sure that they're credentialed according to the requirements of any particular unit of any particular hospital?
None that I've seen at this point in time, but we have to, like I said, you have to upload the information according to the requirements of the VMS representing the hospital. So, you know, it's nothing uploaded until that is done. So, I mean, but no one sees it except, like I said, the VMS.
But you have to get the document from the nurses and upload yourself, right? This is nurses filling this.
That's right. We have to do it ourselves.
Oh, okay. All right, Pradeep, please go ahead next.
Hi.
Just
Okay.
show them the update and show them the W4 form.
okay, doctor.
If you can, because you cannot do that right now.
Yes, doctor. Actually, I will finish all this.
Or you have to go to the next page. Okay, go ahead.
Yes. Actually, here we have the option to upload the licenses.
We are actually not putting the real licenses. We're just putting whatever document he has, right?
Yes, doctor.
Okay. We have made it such a way that every nurse that wants to work any particular unit have to finish all the documents required by the hospital. And it will not let you go to the next page unless you finish the mandatory forms. Pradeep, would you be able to show the email now? After you do that, we take a little break here.
Yes, doctor.
Yeah, because you can just take a break and show the email that how it goes directly to the referee.
Yes, doctor. One second. Yeah, here I have received that DocuSign document of the reference.
Yeah, when you enter a somebody to give you the reference, as soon as you enter it, goes directly to the email to for them to fill this. And we are going to shorten this 5 or 6 into 4, I think. But how Steve suggested it. Right, Steve, you just had only 3, right? We don't have to finish all that. It's okay.
Okay.
Steve, go ahead and add whatever you want to say about anything.
No.
Hey, Steve, when you give the suggestion, you did it shorten the application process for Joint Commission. Let me know because we will work on it next.
Okay,
We can have minimum application and then they can finish rest of it.
right. We just usually just need minimum application with a resume, so.
Yeah, but let me know what those criteria is. So they're going to create that one separately.
Okay,
And then they can make that first and then go back and finish the rest of it.
got it.
This is basically electronic application. No, I don't want to have any paperwork whatsoever of anything, any sort. The idea was to have no paper and no phone calls and no faxes. But it could mean a longer time, but if you do the OCR, some of the documents, they don't have to do that, like license and nursing license, ACL, because that'll auto-populate.
Mm.
It is taken longer because he's doing manually everything.
We finish all the mandatory things now.
You did?
Yes,
Finish all the mandatory?
Yes, doctor.
Okay, go look at show the IW4. But do they come here and finish it, or they do it in the duct? Or they have to come here and finish it, right? Like add that, go to the single or married. They have to come
Yes.
here and finish that, right?
Yes, actually, we have the option in our profile also, doctor. It's not a mandatory thing, so I was not saved that single or married. So 1 second. Doctor.
It wasn't there. Where is the single or married? Oh, okay.
Yeah, matter set.
If you put it here, would it automatic? No, but that's for the
W4. It's not a mandatory. You said you don't want marital status a mandatory one, doctor.
Okay, let me think about it. If we can make it easier, so they don't have to do that. Steve, what do you think?
Yeah, it would be easier.
Make it mandatory?
What, putting up the profile?
No, if you put marital status here, it automatically put into the W4. You saw that a minute ago, right?
Yeah, I did. So
W4?
yeah, the W4. So if you put it here,
it will add it there.
yeah, perfect.
Should we do that?
I mean, but then again, the W4 is a entity on its own. They've got to be able to probably go in there and check that as they do it. It's changed now, so it's not like married. It's not like single, married, anything. Single one, single two anymore. It's single and claim how much you're gonna pay.
Oh,
It's
okay.
weird. They've changed it. It's ridiculous. But yeah, here it's fine, but the W2's got to have it, and the W4's got to have it more than anything.
Yeah, open that thing. Is that not the latest one, W4? I thought it was 2023 W4.
So if I withholding certificate, scroll down for me.
That's the C, they have to fill
Yeah.
that, right?
Yeah, right. It's like, there's no like way. So anymore, you don't claim single one, single two, zero, or whatever. They want a number, an amount, and the boxes, which is odd.
Where is that?
It should be on the over to the right. If you scroll to the right a little bit.
Oh, it is off the screen.
Yeah, there it is now. So over here on these numbers here,
Or they have to be filled.
that's gonna be filled in with amounts.
Oh, so Pradeep, you'll have to do that, make it fillable.
Yeah, we can use to fill up.
Or is that you're talking about, Steve? Is that what you're talking about here, or
The ones on the far right, the ones on the far right, so they're fillable.
Oh, okay, I got it. Okay, it's fillable. Okay, thanks. Go back and then look at the I-9. See, I-9 is also, they have to, it auto-populates it, most of the stuff. You see the Social Security is encrypted.
Right.
Pradeep, date of birth was supposed to be encrypted.
Yes, doctor.
Can you please put a note and fix it?
Yeah, sure, doctor.
And Steve, that they have to just do the citizen, right?
Right, one of the check boxes,
That's the only thing they have to do, right?
and then sign the DocuSign the bottom.
Oh, that'll go into the DocuSign.
Yes.
Yeah, when you send the final document to the nurses, they have to sign that. But anything else here?
That's it.
Okay, go back. So what's next, Pradeep? You have to go to the registry?
Yes, doctor. Before that, we have
Oh, you have to pick the registry. Okay.
Yes, doctor. And here there is a missing credentials option also, doctor. So I have selected as emergency room. These are the missing credentials. We want to update, doctor.
Oh, these are the, okay. We did not do that, right?
Yes, doctor. I have added only one credentials.
So Steve, that's the one I was telling you, that they must finish whatever is required, for each unit.
Yes,
So they have to go and finish it. So even when
Okay.
we do the basic credentialing, like you were saying with Joint Commission,
Uh-huh.
ultimately they'll have to come and finish it before they can be scheduled to work at all.
right,
So minimum credentialing, we can do it, but still they have to come back and do it regardless.
okay,
So go ahead and pick the agency, Pradeep, please.
Yes, doctor. Yes, doctor. And here there is an agency list. So once I click that agency search box, means it will load all the agencies in this portal. So I'm going to search as
These are the agencies contracted by the hospital.
okay,
so I'm going to search Orange Cloud means it show. So I have added that Orange Cloud as agency as my agency, and then I'm going to show that in the agency, doctor.
Yes.
Yeah. So here I'm logging as the agency, and then demo nurse is this one nurse we have requested. So I'm going to accept here, and then I'm going to my clinician. So we have the demo nurse here.
Here the date of birth is encrypted. I think he just did not do it in the I-9.
I-9, yes.
Yeah, just make sure you
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah, sure, doctor.
But
And this is
Steve, that's the one, for protecting the nurses, their
Right.
identity. It'll be only decrypted for authorized people. You see the button decrypt?
yes,
It will be only allowed for the HR people to decrypt it.
yeah, because we need that information to process some of the information for E-Verify.
Oh, I understand. Agency needs it because they
Yes.
need to do background check and all that. But the people in the hospital don't need it.
Right, they don't.
Because otherwise everybody can look at anybody's identity,
I know, and they're all asking for it now, so
Who's asking?
most of the VMSs are asking to see the I-9 as well.
No,
Including,
they can ask it, but the hospital doesn't need it.
well, Prime's asking for it, so
Who?
Prime,
Oh, okay. Oh, that's because of VMS.
yes,
Okay. But basically it should be needed only for verification of the background checks or criminal background check or other thing.
actually credentials. It will load all the credentials we have uploaded in our document.
These are the credentials that somebody has to verify them.
Mhm.
You know that. License has to be verified that.
Yeah, we have that RNS certification. So initiate means it will short. Yeah, some other agency has worked on this stuff.
What do you mean?
Initiated successfully.
Initiated for, is that verified?
Yes, doctor. And we have that status as acknowledged, completed, and in progress. So ACLS certifications we have verified, doctor. And here is the option to download. So I have added this document.
Okay.
And we have the option to download all, means it will download all the uploaded documents once, doctor.
Oh, okay.
And then verification is for the criminal search, drug screen, all these things we have as a verification.
Yes, Steve, you
And-
should look at them and see if any I've missed anything.
Nope. The background check could all be put together under one thing, like the national criminal can be in criminal search. The fastest 3 can be in there as well. Scroll down for me, please. So security trace, that could be by itself, but it's gonna, basically, they're gonna upload the background check again because the social security trace is inside the background check.
Well, write it down and whatever we need to, these are the minor thing, we can change them, you know.
Very good.
And the
And then-
rating, what is rating doing here? Is that for?
Yes,
agency?
doctor. Actually, if the sum of the nurse has a rating by the hospital, means the agency has option to see.
Oh, okay, I got it.
Yeah, actually, pending documents. These are the mandatory documents and fields we have filled, doctor. But if we have filled all the documents, so the status is filled all in this list of documents.
But where the document they were missing?
Yeah,
Remember?
in the yes, doctor. And I have explained one by one, doctor.
Okay,
And here is onboarding upload document and reference document have upload to into this agency document. And then we have the missing credentials. So these are the credentials missing for this particular nurse as a emergency room specialty.
okay, go to onboarding document because I want to explain what that is. So these are the documents that are created, Steve, to go to the nurse to sign. They will be sent to DocuSign it. This will be all filled.
These are the account details I have entered in a profile doc.
Okay. We can do with each, customize that with each hospital, Steve.
Right. So these signed, once these are signed, they'll go back into their own folder.
Now, he's gonna show it to you. We're gonna show you in a minute.
Okay.
Because I may have to ask somebody how to put it back, but right now we have to do manually. The agency will have to do. Agency doesn't have to do a whole lot except for very few things. Actually, it'll be very good for agencies because they don't have to do a lot of work. Okay, Pradeep, you don't have to show all of that. These are all documents.
Yes,
Go back to that screen, the previous. Go to onboarding document. Now click on the onboarding. Okay. You know, Steve, when the reference comes back, it
Yeah.
goes to the email. So the agency will have to take that document and upload it here.
Okay.
And the onboarding document will also come to the email. After the nurse signs, you'll have to do upload. We could not make it automatically upload.
Got it.
These are the very few things the agency has to do. Almost minimal. And
Okay.
if the agency doesn't want to do it, we will do it.
Got it.
Our support team. So that's basically the end of documentation, credentialing, right? Pradeep,
yes, doctor.
do you want to show anything else here?
For credentialing, we don't have anything.
No, then what's the next one?
Yeah, scheduling.
Job schedule?
Yes, doctor.
So Joe, show the job schedule, please.
1 second. One second, doctor.
Okay. So Steve, the most of the VMS or any VMS that you know does that or not? Of all the 10 VMS, I gave it to you.
No, no, on the VMS, none of the VMSs have access to a file, okay? We have to upload them, the information they require. That's it.
Oh.
So they don't have access to all this information at all.
I know, but not, is any of the VMS as an electronic application like this?
No, because they require us to upload what we do. So,
How do you do that? Like paper right now? What you're
no, we have the digital file, we make digital files, but each one has to come across with what they have available and what they're gonna be doing.
No, I
Um,
know. But my question is, if a nurse comes into your office or calls you,
Yes,
do they do paper filling right now?
no, most everybody does electronic like we're doing now.
On the website?
On the website, yes. Like on my recruitment software, it's TSS. Remember TSS,
Oh,
RSS?
okay, I got it. I got
That's
it.
what we have. So that's what we have. So that's what they upload all the information to there. And we upload and save everything inside TSS like normal, okay? That does our booking and our staffing and our invoicing. But now with this, it gives the ability to go to the hospital and say, here's the shifts. You guys download your shifts and we'll find you the nurses. That's more important than what TSS can even offer.
But TSS matches it to the requirements of each unit or no?
It can, if you sit there and remember you go back in and you advertise, I'm sorry, you advertise, but you qualify each nurse for each hospital. You can do that, but it takes quite some time. Because you got to do the back end paperwork by your back end clicking by yourself. So
Oh.
it can do it.
How you put the requirement from each hospital into TSS,
Yes,
then it will match it?
yes.
Oh, okay.
But it doesn't tell the hospital. It just tells the booking for TSS and the agency itself. It doesn't tell the hospital this nurse is booked. You have to then forward out and tell the nurse that, call the hospital and tell them this nurse is available to be booked. So TSS did not communicate with the hospital, just within the
Oh.
agency.
Oh, okay. All right. But this our software communicates with everybody.
Yes.
Okay. So show the, I thought you're gonna show the how
Certainly.
the nurse make themselves available first.
1 second.
Yeah, log back as a nurse and show the calendar part quickly.
Yes, sir. Once. And here is my calendar, and I'm going to available make as unavailable for date 8 to 7 to 9. So I'm selecting 7 and 9 here. So once I save means it's make unavailable for this all this date.
By default, every nurse is available every day. They have to go and make themselves unavailable.
Yeah, we can make 9 as again as available means once you click, and here there is a delete option to make available. So once I click that available means the 9th date is come again as available date.
And the hospital list, show them the hospital list with how they make themselves available for any hospital they want to work.
Yes, doctor. Actually, these are the hospital list. We have it in our portal, and you can make some of the hospital as favorite hospital, and here there's a favorite hospital, doctor.
So you click on the heart and it becomes your hospital where you want to work.
Yeah.
Okay. And the agencies?
And these are the agencies, doctor. And I have requested only Orange Cloud, and the Orange Cloud has accepted this request, doctor. And these are the agency list.
Oh, okay. And the nurse can look at the missing credential also?
Yes, doctor. Here.
Okay. So Steve, you have any questions? Oh, go to dashboard and show the check-in and check-out. Do you have, oh, there's no mechanism, right? Do you have another nurse? So the check-in, you know, when you check in, 4 hours and 15 minutes before the break, what happened? Log back in.
Yeah, 1 second, doctor. I have another one, doctor. Yeah, this one.
So when you check in, Steve, at time it becomes check-in, Pradeep.
Don't-
Is there a problem with the software? Or
No,
why?
doctor. Actually, somebody login.
Or somebody like, okay, check in. So Steve, that says red, okay? The hospital has to go and supervisor has to verify. After the verify, it'll become green. So the nurse will know that he or she has been checked in, verified. And on the meal waiver, when you're going to have a break for meal, either you accept the meal waiver or you take a break. If you want to take a break, you say no, you're not going to accept the meal waiver, right? So click on no, Pradeep. If they want to take a break, right?
Yes, doctor.
So then you get the break start, right?
Yes, doctor.
All right. So that's basically it is, you know. Every time you take a meal break or you don't want to take a meal break, you will show it here. And then we'll show you on the hospital side, how do they verify that? So I think we are done here. Go back to the hospital. Maybe you can show the timesheet first because it's refresh in our mind, you know.
Okay, doctor. So these are the unapproved timesheet of the NAS system. And this one is the we log in now, doctor. Actually, here there is approve option. So once I approve means it will change into approve.
It'll turn green. Okay, now show the process of adding shift.
1 second.
No, before I forget, if Steve, if the emergency room supervisor logs in, I'll autofill the unit name and the specialty and the hospital. So you have to only put date order, how many needed, and it also put the credentialing, automatically populate the credentials and critical care. You have to just put how many you need and what type of nurse per diem and what shift you need. You know, four clicks, basically. And then if you want to order bonus or urgent need rate, if you want to order change the rate, you just have to put urgent need rate. If you're desperate to get a nurse and you want to pay more, it'll bypass the regular rate then. Okay, create a shift then, please.
Keep doing this.
Steve, are you still awake?
Yeah, I had, a nurse just called me. I had to mute out for a minute.
Oh, okay.
I work 24/7, you know that.
I know. So this is the Pradeep, this is the list shift you created.
Yes, doctor. Can you
So
close this one?
the reason, no, leave it open. The reason we did hospital employee gets first, Steve,
Yeah,
because the hospital wanted their own employees to be scheduled first.
correct.
Whoever wants to work extra shift. And then the agency applies comes.
Got it.
So they automatically book without anybody calling. And can you please show the email for these, one of them? Which nurse are you gonna show?
Oh, 1 second, doctor.
Did you see this, Steve? Do you have a meal break on
Yes,
or
yes.
after? It gives you a warning that you have to take a meal break.
Very good.
Just to cover yourself legally, no?
Yes, because it's out there.
Correct.
In
They
California,
cannot-
it's out there.
They cannot say nobody told us,
Right.
correct?
That's correct.
Pradeep, is this the nurse that is supposed to get the email?
Yes, doctor. 1 second.
Or you want to check another nurse because there were 3 nurses?
Yes.
Is the hospital nurse also supposed to get the email?
Yes, doctor.
Oh, okay.
Can you open that schedule?
Look at the Angelica or Brianna.
Yes, doctor. Can you open Mitchell Cachona's email? Yeah, the first. Yeah, we got the email, doctor.
Which nurse is that? Oh, Michelle, okay. So Stephen, when you book, when they get booked, they immediately get an email, you haven't booked, that's it.
Got it.
Nobody has to call anybody.
Okay.
And then go back to the screen, Pradeep, please. So now there are two buttons. If the hospital doesn't like hospital employee
Mm-hmm.
or agency employee, they can reject it. When they reject it, it automatically will fill another nurse if it is available, right?
Got it.
But if hospital doesn't need 4 nurses, they can click cancel shift. That will reduce the shift from 4 to 3. So can you reject, click reject just to show? And see if it automatically fills another one or not.
If somebody is available, means it will fill, doctor.
Is that order PD 1145?
Yes, doctor.
So look at it, it already got filled, I think. How did it get filled? Because it didn't fill the other one. Go look at that. Oh,
Check
all right.
anyone agency, please.
I'm sorry.
1 second.
Okay, now there was no nurse, right?
Yes, doctor.
So that's why I didn't assign. But if the hospital wants to cancel the shift, they are 4 shifts, right? So cancel the shift, it'll become 3 shifts. Cancel means if their census have dropped, they want to cancel it. They click cancel, please. Pradeep. Cancel 1 shift. Now the pending should be 1, right?
No, doctor. 2. Actually, we have bending 2, but the count is 4. Now it's
Count
count
should be
3.
3 now.
Yes, doctor. The filled is already 1 and unfilled shift is 2. So before that we have unfilled filled 2 and unfilled 2.
Yeah, but we cannot see the total number of shifts. I thought you were going to put near the count. That's okay. We'll work on it because you need to put a short on the main screen.
Okay, doctor.
All right. So what else? Oh, look at the on the unfilled shift. There's a dollar sign. Click on the dollar sign. Show them how they can add bonus.
And here there is unfilled shift means how many needed is 2 So I'm going to create a separate shift as a bonus shift. So here is the option to give a bonus, and can you give the bonus? And I'm submit means it will create as a separate shift for this.
When you add bonus, it automatically sends the email to all the nurses, even if they are not available, to offer them bonus automatically.
If they're gonna offer them just the word bonus. Not the
What do you
amount.
No amount also.
No, you don't wanna put the amount because you gotta cut your overhead into that.
No, I know, but the agency will decide they want to give 80%, 70%. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's good. That's better.
If you put $100 and your agency only pays 70% out of $100, it will multiply the bonus with that amount.
Got it.
Because I understand you cannot give them the entire bonus because you'll be losing money.
Correct. You'll be paying them to work.
Correct. But you see where it says book one,
Yes.
the second order,
Uh-huh.
one, there's no dollar sign because there's no pending shift.
Got it.
Wherever there's a book, there's no dollar sign. So,
And we have candidate rating, doctor. We can show the candidate rating.
yeah, candidate rating. The candidate rating, Steve, is because the hospital wanted their employees to be scheduled first, we automatically assign all the hospital 6 rating. Correct? So they will be assigned first. But
Okay.
rest of the nurses will be given candidate rating from the hospital. And we created a complex Excel sheet where they're going to do that. But when 2 nurses are available, one has a 5 rating and one has a 4, the 5 will be assigned first.
Okay.
There's only one shift and there are 2 nurses. So they get the better nurse, right?
Yes.
So we have automated that process too. Does any other VMS does that?
No, well, they rate them. Yeah, like ShiftWise has a rating system and how many times they've been there once they match. But there's no like rating system for the nurses, just how many times they've been there before.
Oh, no, this clinical rating, not how many times.
Yeah, that's all they have is just the clinical, no
No, but
clinical, just the basic.
Did they assign the nurses by rating?
No,
Does any VMS does that?
not that I've seen, no.
Okay. So the Joseph, where is the rating? Is that in the hospital side? Oh, where it is? The rating was done by, I got the thing from hospital.
That's
But
good.
that we can change it, it's customized.
Yeah,
So
that's a basic, that's good basics.
yeah, but when you click those rating like 3, 5, 1, 2, it will composite it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
We have put an Excel sheet to composite it.
Okay.
So save that. So that's good because then hospital automatically get the nurses they like more, right? If there are 3 available for one shift, they get the best nurse. And of course, if they don't want that nurse, they can always cancel it. And what else we have to show them?
And
Pradeep,
we have timesheet approval, we have shown doctor, and
we already showed them.
yes, doctor, agency contracts. And
Go
we
to
have the,
agency.
Yes.
Yeah, go to agency contract and show them how they can change the bill rate.
here there is an option to edit that already we have bill for this specialty emergency room. So I'm going to change that bill rate. We can have the option to change. Yeah, it changed from 22 in 40.
Got
So
it.
Steve, this is the rate they can change the hospital. That has nothing to do with emergency, urgent care or urgent need. That is another side, which I showed it to you. This is
Yeah.
for every shift. Once you change it, it will do for every shift, every agency.
Okay,
This $44 will go to every agency. That they will be paid that much money.
got it.
And we have for every specialty, for DM or travel.
Okay,
What is on job schedule, Pradeep? Is
Here
that the
we can
nurses working in the hospital?
job schedule is a thing we have created shift of.
Oh, okay. And candidate pool?
And here we have the all the agency employee and hospital employee here, doctor.
And the credential they can look. How can they look at credential of any nurse?
Yeah, here there is a candidate credential list of. And here we can see that credentials and their expired credentials also, doctor. So these are the credentials for this particular nurse. And here there is a view option. We can see the document, and we have the expired credential also, doctor. So once you click that expired credential means it will show that the expired credential.
Steve, does any VMS has that?
no,
Hospital can look at the credentials?
no. Well, they can, I mean, like, for example, on back ends and stuff, once it's been loaded in, if you give them access to the hospital, yes, they have the ability to do that. But no really function, well, all the hospitals can see the information, PG, but it's limited for what the agency, the VMS has let them see.
But they cannot see everything, right?
No, they can't see everything.
If the Joint Commission come and they want to look at agency nurse, that's why I made it, because they can just open it and show it to them
Right, right.
instead of calling the agency.
That's good.
But somebody was telling me they get all the credentials in the email.
Right,
but
they
who's
get that too.
Who's going to open the email and look through all these credentials?
Right, a lot of sorting.
Yeah. So we made it, they can view it here at their, whenever they want to. So we tried to make it as complete as possible,
Yep,
one software for everything. So you have timesheet here and credentials and shifts and everything here.
mm-hmm,
Because a lot of VMS have all these things at different places, right?
yes.
So we need to look at the Excel sheet and finish that. Now you've looked at the whole thing.
Okay,
Let's work on it tomorrow, Steve, and finish that, please. It's already done, but I just want to go over it and make sure it's accurate.
okay. Yeah, I'll jump on the here in a few minutes and look at it before I pass out.
Yolanda was talking about travel nurses, but I think she was only tracking out travel nurses needs are available on that specific VMS, but
For the
not,
Einstein,
yeah,
I think that's, yeah,
but on that, there is no availability or shifts that are available for per diem, right?
right, hold on, let me look, I'm going in now.
Can you please just quickly show it to us? Or
Um,
you have to take the, no, let's look at it quickly. Joseph, can you give him the control, please? Just show me the quick process, how you work on that.
Okay,
Show me where the orders are for the.
oh, here, okay, are you seeing my screen?
Yeah,
Okay, so within here, Prime Healthcare selected, go to the list, select, go to open.
open.
Okay, I want to do California, just go that way. All the hospitals. And then order type, you can do per diem,
Uh-huh.
okay? So you go search. There's 21 jobs here, that's it, okay? Now, if you go here, you see like per diem critical care, Garden Grove, da, 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 da. It gives you a month, 8/9 to 9/19. So if someone's filled this, okay,
Where is 8/19/19 for what?
right here, start date,
Oh,
8/9, end date, 9/19. This is a group of weeks that they've got someone who's gonna fill this, that they're gonna attach this person to this order. Okay, this isn't an order for you to work on. This is an order that's been filled already that they got attached a name to.
how does it say that is still available?
What says per diem open.
No, how do you know that order is, oh, I see, open.
Okay, so if we go here, let's go to this one. I'll open it up.
But this is real time. If somebody fills it, is it real time or no?
It's real time on their side, yes.
No, no. How about you, agency side?
Yeah, we can fill it right now. Hold on, I can go and do that real quick. So go here. I can click on this order number here. If you look down below you here, I've got all my people that are cleared to go to ICU. Okay, critical care.
Uh-huh.
If I go action, it goes into this screen. Employee already working for a job. So it says this person's already into a job already from 2022 to 2023. So basically, she's booked already for one other facility in that, but I can still go in and do her offer date. Can I? No, start date. So I can do her start date for 8/9 and then apply, and then it'll let her apply into the job. So they can do that, but guarantee you right now, this isn't a job because it's not like a 1-day thing. It's a month and a week.
So you don't know which date it is open?
Right, you don't know what date, you just got a group of dates.
So how do you do that? Then you physically call the hospital?
You call the hospital and book the nurse in for what dates are available, once they accept the file.
Oh. So isn't it complicated?
It's a pain in the butt.
Okay.
It's a real pain in the butt, because not only do you have to go here, and then once you go to the actions and you apply the person, once they accept the person, you got to go back in and approve the person.
So, but how do you, then you have to call the nurse and tell them?
Yes,
So basically it is not automated.
no, it's not automated at all.
So once the hospital accepts it, you call the hospital and they say, okay, it's available for that date out of the month, they accept it.
Yeah, you got to give them the dates that the nurse is available. If they don't need them, they don't take them. If they need them, they'll confirm them. But, that's how it works. That's
And
pretty
how
easy.
do they know that the nurse is fully credentialed?
They don't. We fill out an attestation form saying that we have all the credentials.
Oh,
And here you go.
see,
There are-
that's where our controls are. You know
Right
what I'm
here?
saying?
This is disgusting. This right here is gross. There's 2 job orders open for Prime, for travel.
Oh. I mean, 2 jobs open, right, in California?
In California, and then.
No,
for
but
total-
they don't have that many job openings.
Not
but-
right now.
What I'm saying is that if you book a
Oh my
nurse,
God.
right?
Yeah,
If there's a, if there's a job open, right, for a month,
Mhm.
and you call the hospital, say tomorrow that nurse is available. So they say, okay, we'll accept it. Then you have to call the nurse. What if they have taken another shift with another company?
exactly. So then the nurse is not available at that point, so you're screwed.
Then you have to go back again and call them again.
Yeah, they call them back and say, well, she's not available this day. Yeah, it's all connecting.
But it's
There's
all
no-
manual then.
It's all manual. This is all manual.
So that's what I was trying to show to purpose of this demo is
Mhm.
this is not automated at all.
No. And then you gotta go, like, when they get to invoice, you don't timesheets, doesn't show. So they're timesheets. So here's the timesheet. Here's my timesheets, okay? My people. Here's my people who have timesheets in here, and then like this one is yet to submit and not submitted, and then people that are, you gotta sort through this, and you gotta sort through it, and it's like horrible.
So you have to go here and look at the timesheet and then pay them?
No, well, you gotta find that. I get the timesheet sent to me. I'm like, forget that.
How do you
Because
get that timesheet?
how do you get that? I get it from the nurse and have them signed up by the hospital.
The hospital doesn't send it to you?
No,
I thought you
Well,
told me that.
no,
fax-
Sentinella does. But
Oh.
like, for example, Paradise, they fax it. So, can't get it
Paradise
fax.
faxes it?
No, Sentinella faxes it.
Oh,
But everybody else, you gotta get the nurse to fill out a timesheet, have it signed by a super charge nurse, and then I can pay them with that, and then make sure the hours are uploaded into this, so they get paid.
okay, then forget this software. How about anything else, like ShiftWise or
Okay,
right
shift-wise.
sourcing or other people? Do they?
Right sourcing is in the toilet, so, but I'm not worried about them.
No, but any other American Mobile, do they any better?
This is American Mobile, right here, shift-wise.
Oh,
Here's your per diem orders. They do list per diem as going. Order status, open or pending, you can fill that. You search. Here's my open and orders. You can also designate by facility here. Okay, on the left side. So I'll go San Antonio, since it's my buddy, and then I'll go here. Let's see what Venus has. For Venus for 8-4, 8-3, and 8-4. So tomorrow morning she needs tele here, so I can go match a tele nurse for the morning. And there's no one available for her yet.
is that
These
your,
are-
nobody is available from you?
No, yeah, nobody's available from me.
But if it was available, then can you book it here?
Yeah, I would book. Hold on, let's go back.
You can book it here?
Yeah, you can book it here. Let's say here.
Then you
Um,
have to call the nurse.
Yeah, then you gotta call the nurse. So here, like I did the ICU, so LaShonda is available. I can submit LaShonda here, submit.
Then you
That's
call
fine.
Lashanda.
Then I call it, I text LaShonda, you're booked. Once they confirm it, they confirm it here, or they'll call me. I usually call to back it up, just because it's San Antonio.
If they call you, say they already taken a shift, then what happens?
The nurse, I have to call the hospital and cancel it. But if they cancel it, I can go here and go decline and cancel. And it just cancels it, done.
Oh, but still you
tell-
have to call the nurse.
Yeah, the nurse, yeah, the hospital knows, because once I cancel it, the hospital knows.
No, I know, but basically you have to call the nurse.
Yeah, you have to call the nurse.
That's what I was trying to tell you. That's what I made it fully automated.
That's the,
The
that's
moment
the.
you
the
book
part of
the
it.
shift, nurse already knows within 5 seconds.
Yeah. And here's my TS.
And
the
if they want to
TSS.
cancel it, they don't have to call you. They just go on the app and cancel it.
Right. And you remember this little puppy, right?
Oh, I know TSS. I
Yeah,
used to use
It's
it.
all merged together. It's all merged together. TSS and RSS is put together now.
What is RSS?
The recruitment site, remember?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
this
there's,
is the credentialing software.
yeah, this is the staffing and credentialing, so it's both now. So let's go.
It is connected to all the hospitals.
No, it's just connected to us.
Oh, this is nothing to do with the hospital.
No, this is just basic. So here's your credential sheets. The nurse, they get, once we click on the buttons here, like for criminal, not just here, but case management, assign this, it goes to her directly. So then she'll fill it out. And of course, you know, here's the connection to see the skills checklist. So this is basic. I mean, TSS has gone a long way, but it's still basic. I mean, it emails the nurses the things we've given them. You know, but that's it.
It tells them their credentials are going to be expiring.
Yeah, it'll tell you. It will.
They will send an email.
Yes, it sends an email to them.
How often?
I think it's 90 days out. Like she's probably gotten something on her ACLS now. You know,
Oh,
several times. Maybe I've got it. I just haven't uploaded it. So
it looks to me a little bit
Familiar?
complicated, but maybe I'm older.
then, of course, you know, we have all the reports for this too.
No,
You know, so do I ever
Joint
see that
Commission
again?
report.
Yeah.
Now, this app has been since 2005.
Yeah. So they've done some updates and it's owned by something else simpler now. It's not owned by the guys.
Yeah, I
So-
know. All right, I think we should now be done, you know, because it's 2:30 for you now. We
Who?
should stop, and I just wanted to compare with other few VMSs,
Yeah.
our,
Oh, shoot. Wait, let me back in real quick. Here's another one.
which one? Shift
Am I
file?
back in?
Oh, Joseph, let him in, please.
Oh, he did. Okay, so here's Medical Solutions. This is Catholic Healthcare West, et cetera, et cetera. There's no per diem involved with this. This is a basic full-on menagerie of job orders. That's it.
It's only for travelers?
Only travelers, all specialties. It gives you details inside here. Oh, shoot, what the hell did I do?
But they don't have per diem shift and automatic filling?
No, because they don't do per diem shifts with Medical Solutions for these hospitals. You got to go to them directly.
I mean, by calling?
Yeah, you got to call the facility, get lined up, and then you go back and forth calling to all the CHW, you know, all the dignity hospitals. Now they're called Common Spirit.
Instead of showing me the bad ones, can you show me do you know any software or VMS that is even come close to this? To ours?
No, there's not really. I mean, even this is Field Glass for, what you call it? The stupid,
Cross country?
Kaiser. That's cross country. No, this is for Kaiser.
No, but the best possible VMS. Do they?
I'm gonna tell you the truth, there's not one. There's not one that does what you're doing. There's other people out there doing it, but from what we go through with all these agencies, I mean, all these vendor management companies, there's no one out there that has the ability to work with the facility on a basic level. There's a few out there. Now, there are some out there, but things like the cross countries, the AMNs, the IAs, nothing like that.
Oh, okay. But which staff are you talking about? There is one out there. Is that from the Shell, the guy Shell? I
I don't
forgot.
think so.
No, I forgot their VMS name, you know.
Hmm. Here's Aya.
This is the largest staffing company.
Yeah. I can see shifts here. So they do have a fill and a shift, but they do not, like, for example, get in here, it doesn't tell the nurse anything. It tells me and I gotta tell the nurse.
You have to tell the nurse that there's a shift available.
Yes. And then I book it.
But you still have to call them.
Yes, you still have to talk to your nurse.
Yeah, but basically that's what I was trying to say, show you guys that we have automated almost everything to the point there's no telephone or fax.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, that's the point. That's what we need to do.
The point
Yeah,
is that in this day and age of technology, fax is completely outdated 100 years ago. And
Right.
calling is time consuming. And that's where the overhead is increased for an agency.
Yes.
If we cut the overhead down by automating, they can offer people more money, you know.
Yep. It's the manpower. It's a lot of the manpower is what we have to go through, but at least you have, see, the thing is, when you don't get to talk to the nurse, I don't have confidence in the ability for these machinery and these people to, if they text me back, I'll be there. Hey, I'm spot on. Okay. But if a nurse doesn't get back with me and tell me, yeah, I'll be there, then, you don't trust that nurse and there's no trust in it. So some of these agencies that have popped up and have these systems where they confirm the nurse and they just book the nurse on site, they're getting screwed over. Why? Because it's just on showing up.
Yeah,
They
we
don't
have
care.
also a reminder 2.5 hours before the shift, a nurse gets a text that they have to work. And
Yeah,
then
that-
they can, at that time they can cancel it because the
Yeah.
hospital requires 2 hours, right?
Yeah, they require 2 hours. But then again, the
Oh.
hospital can cancel within an hour and a half.
No, but we remind them 2.5 hours before the start of the shift.
Right, but if the census drops in the hospital, they can cancel within an hour and a half.
Oh, yeah, but when they cancel it, nurse will know right away from our software.
Yes, that's good.
Nobody has to call them, you know.
Right.
They will get the email. Steve
Okay.
doesn't have to call them to tell them.
Right.
All right, thank you. I think
Okay.
we should stop this here. We have looked at basically few VMSs to compare it.
Yeah.
All right, well, I want to thank everybody.
Perfect. We're here.
Joseph? Maybe you,
Joseph?
I don't know, maybe you went to sleep. It's late.
Our office chairs do get a little bit comfortable once in a while.
Yeah. Hey, Joseph, are you there? Let me call him because I want him to stop recording, you know. I have to call him to tell him to stop recording. He said that he may have a call from Sentinella. So we call him.